As we all know that the lockdown has increased by 2 weeks, so it is the best time to enhance your English skill, and I will tell you how to do that. Okay, so myself Jitu Bonik and welcome to my YouTube channel Private Tutor. In the last video, we have discussed about the pronoun and its kinds, but in that video we discussed about 4 kinds of pronoun. So there are 5 more kinds of pronoun and we will discuss about them in this video. Okay, so let's start the video. And before starting the video, I will tell you one thing. Please do subscribe my channel if you think that you can learn from my content and press the bell icon. Let's start. So first, demonstrative pronoun. So what is the definition of demonstrative pronoun? Demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to refer the objects, that is used to demonstrate the objects that it refer back. Okay, so these, that, these, those, these are the 4 types of demonstrative pronouns. So these and that, these 2 demonstrative pronouns are used in case of singular sense, and these and those, these 2 demonstrative pronouns are used in case of plural sense. As you can see in the sentence, this is my pen. Here the word this is the demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so it is used, it is followed by a singular verb, and the noun is also singular. That is why we used this, the singular demonstrative pronoun. In the next sentence you can see, those are your book. Watch carefully. Those is plural, followed by a plural verb and plural noun. That's why those is considered as the demonstrative pronoun in plural sense. I hope it is clear to you right now. So after understanding the demonstrative pronoun, we will move forward to indefinite pronoun. So as the name says, indefinite, it means that it suggests things in general. It does not allow things in particular. Okay, so the examples are some, all, everybody, somebody, none, and there are lots more. So in the examples in sentences, some are born great. Some are born great. The word some is the indefinite pronoun because it does not suggest any particular person. Some means it could be anybody. Okay, in the next example, all are not rich. All, it is also a indefinite pronoun because it does not suggest anyone particularly. In the next example, none of the book is interesting. The word none is the indefinite pronoun because it is not suggesting, time and again I am saying the same thing. All these pronouns are not suggesting anyone in particular. That's why these pronouns are known as indefinite pronouns. So we have completed demonstrative, we have completed indefinite. So let's move on. Relative pronoun. So what is the definition of relative pronoun? Relative pronoun is a pronoun that joins 2 sentences and refers back to the noun that is situated before it. Okay, so who, whose, which, that, these are the relative pronouns. Okay, so in the sentence you can see in the first sentence, just close it. This is the boy who comes first every year. In the first sentence, this is the boy. These 2 sentences are joined by who. So who is the relative pronoun. But notice one thing, it suggesting the noun sitting before it, it is the boy. This is the boy who comes first every year. Remember one thing, this noun is known as the antecedent. It will not be asked in your examination, but for your knowledge I am telling you, this noun is known as the next example, that is the horse which came first in the race. That is the horse. This is one sentence, came first in the race. These 2 sentences joined by the linker which, that is why it is a relative pronoun. And you can see the horse. This relative pronoun is referring back to this noun horse. Okay, so this is the antecedent here. So this is basically the pronoun which joins 2 sentences and refer back to the noun that is sitting before it. Okay, so this is relative pronoun. Okay, so let's move to the next pronoun, that is interrogative pronoun. So what is the definition of interrogative pronoun? Interrogative pronoun is a pronoun that is used in place of a noun or a pronoun, and it suggests an interrogative sense in the sentence. Okay, it is used as an interrogative sense. It is used in case of interrogative sense. So the examples are who, which, what, whose, whom. These all are interrogative pronoun. In example, you can see who is at the door. Here the word who is interrogative pronoun. In the next sentence you can see which is your book, which is interrogative pronoun. And then the last sentence you can see whom do you want. Here whom is the interrogative pronoun. This is as simple as water. But remember one thing, when you just let me write a sentence. Which book do you want? So here I have also used WH word. What is the difference between these three sentences with this sentence? The difference is, you can see in these three sentences after the WH word we have used verb, verb, verb. But in the last sentence after WH word we used the noun book. So remember one thing, whenever WH word is followed by a noun or pronoun, it will be an interrogative adjective, not an interrogative pronoun. But whenever you see a verb after WH word, you can understand clearly that it is an interrogative pronoun. Okay. So last pronoun. So that is distributive pronoun. So what is the definition of distributive pronoun? Distributive pronoun suggests number of things or persons one at a time. Examples, you can see each, either, neither. Close it up a bit. So in this sentence you can see each of the girls got a prize. Each is the distributive pronoun. Next sentence, neither of us was hungry. So neither is distributive pronoun. And last, either of them has done it. So in these three sentences you can see each, every, either, each, neither, either is not followed by any noun or pronoun. That is why these all sentences in these all sentences, these all, each, neither, either, all of these words are distributive pronoun. But if it was followed by a noun or pronoun, at the time it should be distributive adjective. This is the basic difference. I will make a new video about the differences between distributive pronoun, distributive adjective, interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective, demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective later. But this is the total chapter of pronoun and its kinds. I hope you understand the thing. So if you have any problem, let me know, and try to practice as much as possible, because we all are right now going through some vacation period, we can say. Okay, so that's it for the day. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Tata, look after yourself.